Emotionally unavailable people rarely chase you. They don't fully open up. They don't fully commit. Yet somehow, they're the hardest ones to forget. You think about them more. You replay conversations. You wonder what you did wrong. And the confusing part is this: they didn't even give you much. So why do they leave such a deep emotional impact? The answer isn't love. It's psychology. Emotionally unavailable people often appear calm and composed. They seem independent, self-controlled, emotionally guarded. They don't overshare. They don't express vulnerability easily. They keep parts of themselves just out of reach. At first, this can feel attractive. They seem strong, mysterious, hard to read. But over time, something feels missing. You start noticing that emotional depth never fully arrives. Conversation stays surface level. Affection comes inconsistently. And instead of clarity, you're left with uncertainty. The human brain doesn't bond most strongly through consistency. It bonds through inconsistency. When affection is unpredictable, your brain works harder to secure it. Small moments of warmth feel intense. Rare emotional openness feels meaningful. Distance increases desire. Your nervous system stays activated, constantly waiting for connection. This creates emotional attachment, not because you feel safe, but because you feel unsure. Your mind starts chasing what it can't fully have. And that's why emotionally unavailable people can feel addictive. Being involved with someone emotionally unavailable often creates self-doubt. You start questioning yourself. Am I asking for too much? Am I too sensitive? Why do I care more than they do? You analyze your words, your tone, your reactions. Meanwhile, they seem unaffected. This imbalance creates emotional confusion. Clarity would allow you to detach, but uncertainty keeps you emotionally invested. And without realizing it, you become more attached to the relationship than the relationship itself. What many people mistake for chemistry is actually nervous system activation. Your body isn't responding to emotional safety. It's responding to emotional unpredictability. True emotional connection feels calm, stable, grounded. But emotional unavailability feels intense, anxious, consuming. Intensity feels powerful, so it's often mistaken for love. But love doesn't keep you guessing. It doesn't make you feel emotionally hungry. Healthy emotional connection doesn't confuse you. It doesn't make you chase reassurance. It doesn't make you question your worth. It feels consistent, predictable, safe. You don't have to earn affection. You don't have to decode behavior. Emotional availability creates clarity, and clarity creates peace. That peace might feel unfamiliar at first, if you're used to emotional highs and lows, but it's where real connection exists. Emotionally unavailable people don't hurt you because they don't care. They hurt you because they can't meet you where you are emotionally. And that's what makes it so confusing. Because there are moments of connection. Moments where they seem present. Moments where you feel close. And your mind holds on to those moments, hoping they mean more than they actually do. You start believing that if you're patient enough, understanding enough, or loving enough, they'll eventually open up. But emotional availability isn't something you earn. It's something someone already has. When someone is emotionally unavailable, their distance slowly teaches you to doubt yourself. You stop asking for what you need. You minimize your feelings. You tell yourself you're being dramatic, sensitive, or asking for too much. And over time, You don't just feel disconnected from them. You feel disconnected from yourself. That's the quiet damage of emotional unavailability. Because love should not feel like a constant emotional puzzle. It shouldn't leave you guessing where you stand. And it shouldn't make you feel anxious just for wanting closeness. Real connection doesn't live in confusion. It lives in clarity. Healthy emotional connection feels steady. It feels emotionally safe. It allows you to be yourself without fear of losing someone. And that kind of connection doesn't require chasing. It doesn't require decoding behavior. It doesn't require emotional self-sacrifice. If someone's absence makes you want them more, that's not love growing. That's emotional imbalance deepening. And the moment you understand this, you stop trying to turn emotionally unavailable people into emotionally available ones. You start choosing peace over intensity, safety over uncertainty, connection over potential. Because real love doesn't leave you emotionally hungry. It doesn't keep you guessing. And it never asks you to abandon yourself to be chosen. That's where healing begins. And that's where real connection starts.